So y'all guessed it right, we're gonna do Mark Wahlberg's workout today. We're gonna do his chest, arms, and ab workout, I believe. So yeah, I'm gonna go meet Meg and we're gonna try and get through this workout. What's up, ladies? All right, so we started off with Mark Wahlberg's chest workout. So for the first part of the workout, we have 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps with the barbell. So it's a barbell chest press. So we just warmed up with the bar, kind of got the fitting on here. Meg actually hasn't used a barbell in a very long time, so this was pretty new for her, which was pretty exciting. So just kind of warmed up, made sure everything felt good, drop the shoulders back. Again, low back comes off of the bench for this movement. You want to plant your feet and squeeze your glutes. I think a lot of ladies, especially like you guys, sometimes forget that your glutes and your feet and your back, like all these play a very big part when you're trying to lift heavy or when you're just trying to lift in general. So make sure that you have your shoulders retracted back, glutes are tight, core is engaged, and those feet are planted, and that's going to set you up for some success. So we did the dumbbell chest flies. So for these ladies, a lot of the time what I see is the shoulders rotating forward. So as you can see with Meg, her shoulders are nice and open, everything is retracted, her feet are pressed against the floor, and I did mine on a flat surface just for the sake of time. But yeah, same kind of deal, right? Nothing's rotating forward, everything is engaged, and we're focusing on the muscles we're working. That was 8 to 10 reps of 4 sets of the dumbbell chest press. We decided to use dumbbells. I think anytime you're working chest or triceps, things like that, what you need to focus on is really the fact that your chest is working, but I find a lot of ladies focus more on their triceps being engaged because those tend to fatigue faster. So when that happens, what I like to do is focus on my chest and pushing from there, and I find I'm able to get a few more reps in, and that helps me out quite a bit. I did find it very hard, especially as a woman, to get my chest to engage or my triceps. It took a while when I was doing chest exercises, but what I found really helps is just making sure that you're focusing on your mind muscle connection and focusing on what you want to work, and again, squeezing your glutes and digging your feet into the floor even though you're working upper body is going to help you immensely. Next, we had lateral raises, and we did 8 to 10 4 sets of lateral raises. With the lateral raises, I like to do one at a time, especially because I'm starting to get up to around the 20-pound mark. So I find both at the same time, I'm getting too much trap engagement. Also like to go a little bit out in front instead of right to the side, and I find that gets my lateral delt, so the side delt, activating a lot more as well. And I've been able to build my shoulders a little bit faster, I find, using that method. Next up, we have front raises. So as per Mark Wahlberg's workout, 4 sets of 8 to 10. Shocker. So basically we're doing that. Front raises are going to work the front part of your shoulder, and these are fantastic. I don't do these too much anymore really, and I like to do one at a time, but we followed the workout, and with these, just holding at the top and then coming back down. I find with shoulders also, you want to get to a point where you're not letting the tension go for the whole thing. You're not going all the way down, you're stopping just before to make sure that you're keeping the tension throughout the whole movement, which is definitely harder. I should have got you trying to get into this. Good luck. Cue the blood rushing to your head. Yep. See, it's lighter than you think.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like my legs should be off the ground during the workout. Sometimes you just gotta get creative. See, it's way better. It's actually at our chest.
I know, I felt like it was so low.
Yeah, I was like, this is not right. This isn't worth it. So next we had 4 sets of 8 to 10 shoulder press. And with the shoulder press, one of the biggest cues that I see go wrong is that the arms are trailing forward. So basically, see how my hands are right beside my head, and my head's almost through the door frame, if you want to, I don't know, if you need something to reference it to. And then when we see Meg's, so she's going to show you guys what I'm talking about. So when she comes up, see how her hands are a little bit more in front, and I'm going to turn in a second to show you. So right there, see that, how it's a little bit more angled forward. It's not as kind of in between, or her head's not in between her hands as well. That's kind of what we want to avoid while we're doing shoulder press. What this does is just basically allows your shoulder to have a little bit more room. So your shoulder's a ball and socket joint, and what we want to do is just make sure that that room for it to move is in an optimal position so that we don't get hurt, we don't pinch anything, things like that. So just make sure that you're focusing on that, and yeah, take it from there. so this one's supposed to be 4 sets of 8 to 10 alternating shoulder raises, but we just did shoulder raises. With this one, when you're looking at my ribs right here, see how as I get tired, my ribs start to flare up a little bit, and they're kind of like everything's kind of helping out and my whole body's moving upward. Whereas you see with Meg, how nothing's really like flaring, it's keeping it nice and engaged, everything's good to go. That's what we want to see when we're doing shoulder press, and that's going to help us recruit more muscle fibers from our shoulders without using other muscle groups to help as much other than for stability. Next exercise that we have is 4 sets of 8 to 10 tricep pushdowns. I actually really like this exercise. Some common mistakes that you'll see is just like elbows kind of going all over the place, so forwards, backwards, all that kind of thing, to try and get the weight down. So make sure you're using the appropriate weight, that you can actually feel the muscles and you don't have to like overcompensate while doing it. Other than that, you want to go up to about a 90-degree angle, extend all the way down, and then basically just kind of repeat that motion until you're done your reps. Next, we got 4 sets of 8 to 10, and we've got the overhead extension. With this, we were supposed to do like basically like a barbell skull crusher, but we decided to use dumbbells instead. So we had to get a little creative with all the weights, but you kind of get the idea. So it comes back, you extend all the way up, similar movement as like the push down, it's just in a different position. I do find these quite difficult, and if you have an appropriate size barbell, then I would definitely incorporate that instead. But that's the workout. I hope you guys liked it and have the best day ever. Okay, so we just finished up Mark Wahlberg's arm day. So chest and shoulders, overall review. I can't lift my arms above my head. My shoulders are absolutely killing me. Yeah, it was like, so it wasn't like as intense as Khloe Kardashian or The Rock's workout, but it was just like a lot of volume, So my shoulders, my back, my chest, very pumped up right now. But other than that, like it wasn't intense. It was just like a really good workout. So definitely recommend.